Hey everybody, God's Unofficial Music back again with a new video, doing a quick little review. Haven't done one of these in a long time, so I figure we'll do something simple. Start off with, and this review is for the, hopefully you can see it, the Samson S-Amp 4-channel stereo headphone amp. Probably most of you have this already, but I didn't get this myself until recently. And I wasn't even aware that I needed something like this until last year when I was in a real recording studio and they had this here. This exact model actually, as a matter of fact, but it was black, not blue. And this is pretty much the best buy you could ever get for your home recording studio. It's one of the most important items you probably will ever get. And it's the cheapest. It's only $50 for this one. And it's 4 channels, which means that there are 4 headphone amps, but you can actually put speakers through these too. And the actual control knobs for the volume go here, the knobs go there. And what I didn't understand when I first got this within the first few minutes was this, the stereo input. It just, the timing on everything was perfect, that we got these TRS cables as a gift, I guess you could say. And basically how it works is you put the TRS cable in the stereo input. You take that stereo input all the way into the headphone jack input, and then your speakers go into the other end, which is the back here. And we're using a what do you call those, 3.5 millimeter type connector with the XLR ends. Not ideal, right? But for us, we had to do that because we didn't have, I mean, this was the one method that would work. I mean, if you had I guess if you had 2 stereo inputs, just like that section, then you could have used 2 XLRs, one for each speaker, but we didn't have it like that. This one only has 1 stereo input. So the 3.5 millimeter one goes on the other end of the stereo outputs, and that's how it works. So your speakers go from the XLRs, run all the way to the outputs. From the outputs you go to the inputs, and from the input you go to the headphone jack. And it gets even more complicated than that if you had a amp, for example, for microphones, and that's another video for another time. Probably already have one already. If not, go ahead, get it. You'll hear the difference. I've been using these BX5As forever, and I thought they sounded good until I put them into the amp. They sounded even better. Same thing, and this is really the most important thing you need this for, is not really your speakers so much as, of course, the headphones. These are great headphones, but they're actually kind of low power. These are the M50s, and you actually have to turn the volume up on these pretty high, and you can't normally do that and get a clean signal or without kind of distortion unless you have this amp. And yeah, and if you don't get enough power, then you need to go through here. So I guess within the interface, your computer volume and the amp volume, you can control the level of, I guess, clarity in the signals with each single knob that the sound passes through. If you just go straight, speakers on your computer and you don't use the amps, you're just going to get distortion. If you use only the amps, it'll probably be too loud. So you flip those little knobs on the interface, or just turn your volume down on your speakers, or your computer, and you're good to go. Incredibly strong, durable build, built in the US, so that's always dope. And the warranty on it was like, I think, like a lifetime warranty on it, so that was awesome. Yeah, you really can't go wrong with this. But that's basically it. Before getting these, it was easy to overload your speakers. Like, you would turn it up to a loud volume and then they would distort. These ones, you can turn it up like 50 times that volume, no distortion, and you probably will have to turn it down after you get it the first time. But you'll also notice that if you turn the level of the outputs down on the amp, turn the speaker volume up on your computer, then you'll hear the distortion, even though it won't be loud. But if you do the opposite, where you turn the amp volume up and then keep the computer volume down, there's no distortion. So you can hear exactly how it would sound without the power of the amp versus using the power of the amp. So yeah, this is pretty much it. This is the end of the video. Definitely get one. This is the Samson S amp 4-channel stereo headphone amp. Only 50 bucks. Got it at Amazon, new. You can get it anywhere. It's pretty much the same price. They have ones for like, 12, 16 channels, 24 channels, which all obviously will cost more money. But I didn't even need that many, outputs. And I do have a lot of headphones and speakers, so this was a perfect thing for me, and it came at the right time. Comment, subscribe, share this video if you liked it. Let me know what you want to see me review next. Of course, I have a new channel for all my art videos, lightning powered art. Check it out. I need to get 100 subscribers this month, and that'll allow me to get a custom URL and a bunch of other stuff. Updates on that channel are every Saturday and whenever else I feel like it. Channel updates, of course, here are going to stay the same. See you next time, guys. Peace.